Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is going to be the big boss man with the new boss man plate. The ultimate big botch man black, because he makes black gems. We could just as easily use the universal, it'd be slightly better. So the reason I have botch slap on there is not because it's particularly good, but you can sometimes get one or two extra multiply gems. The real reason is I'm going to show you what this hits like with the new botch plate, and then with the Black Royal Rumble, so you can see which would be better. So of course, whenever you make 30 plus botch gems, increase your black gem damage for 300%. The problem you are going to have, one, most botch people don't blow up their own botches because it's counterproductive, right? So these plates in general are going to have very few landing spots currently. I think in the future characters will be designed with these plates in mind. Secondly, the second problem in Boss Man's case, and also like NOD Rock, who's another one that comes to mind that could use this very plate, they turn all of the botches into black gems, which means it doesn't leave any way to break the multiply gems for the most part. There is a few ways around that a little bit. It's relying on board and a little bit of random luck. I'll show you. Anyway, it's a standard botch build. 7 MP blacks, 700k damage, increase your red MP by 10. It's also the reversal. Rib breaker, 700k damage, 5 columns into botches. And then the boss man slam, 10 MP red, 350k bonus damage every botch gem. Then finisher, 1.25 million, make 36 botches, case in point, into black gems. Entourage is the botch trainers and black MP, so we're loaded in feud, and then we got Austin and Becky for botch, okay? Trainers aren't really important, but I'll show you like a couple runs with this, and then I'll put the Black Royal Rumble on and show you that, so you can kind of have an idea. Obviously, gameplay loop after 99 MP, you're hitting your MP up, you're putting your botch columns out. Now, in this case, I would just leave, since there's only one in every column, just leave the side rows. If a multiply lands on the black gem, of the 8 we put out, we're going to get an additional 8 black gems. So that's an extra 3 million damage. So completely RNG based. So the botch slap, not particularly great. You can see we did 21 million gem damage, 60 million total. It's okay, right? It's not bad. Let's run it again. See if we get a better board. I'll run it like 3 times, and then I'll put the Black Royal Rumble on for you guys for comparison. That way you can decide depending on which one you have. Also decide if this is worth it to chase. And this is the general problem currently with this plate in the game, is you can't really combo it with the botch slap super well, right? So this one, obviously, we're going to leave this column, right? For sure. And then we'll leave this one. So we can maybe get 2 or 3 if we're lucky. We got all 3. So that's an extra 9 million. So that's like pretty great outcome. And in this case, 28 million gem. So we zeroed him, right? So that's like a really good case scenario. So you can kind of affect slightly or increase your chances of where the botches go based on the board, or where the multiplies go. But for the most part, you're only going to get 1, 2. I mean, if you're really lucky, maybe like 4. Damage would be basically the same with the one that's all color, unless you cascade into a multiply gem. Obviously, the all color one is better if you have the option. Now, this is a dream board. You love to see this. That's 5 possible chances, 3 and 2. So this is like best case scenario. Let's see how many we get, and we only got 1. So you're completely at the mercy of RNG with getting the botch slap to do much of anything. We did pick up a red there, but again, 63 million total. Okay, it's a decent plate. Like I said, it's not currently anything to get crazy about, but again, I do think they're gonna build somebody much like they did with Jacqueline, where it was 41 silence gems and then she makes random purples, right? So there's a very good chance you hit those from the silence plate. Do something exactly like that with Botch, where you're making 41 botch gems, and then your finisher is like whole board full of greens or whole board full of blues, and then you hit those multiplies guaranteed. That'll be an awesome combo with the botch slap when and if that happens, right? But currently, as far as I know, there's no one like that, although I haven't looked deep. This is just the first person and the big one I wanted to do it on, because I actually like Boss Man. He's fun, and that sort of thing. So let's get the Black Royal Rumble. Show you guys what that does by comparison, right? We were getting about 24 to 28 million gem damage, and then like the whatever the unblockable is, the unblockable's not going to change. So let's see. This one will pick all of the multiplies, or probably all of them, not necessarily all of them, but more of them for sure. And you can do the same thing with this, right? Holy cannoli. Is that ever a lot of gosh dang loot box gems? Increase your chances, multiplies go on the black, which also increases your chance in general. Of hitting them with that. And there's the Royal Rumble with 35 million gem. That's better than any of them we hit on the other one. I'll run two more with this, and then you'll have a fair comparison, 3 versus 3, and you can kind of decide. But this is why I think this plate currently, again, I want to stress currently, is probably pretty underwhelming. Obviously, you want the multicolor one if you can get it, because then you're covering all your bases. But I think absolutely there will be characters designed with this plate in mind, and it will combo beautifully at that point with the botch slap, right? So I do think it's going to be a very good plate one day. I just don't think that day is necessarily today. So yeah. We missed one of the multiplies there, still hit 30 million, which is more than we did on any of the other ones. So we're still 2 for 2 better than either of the other ones. Let's run one more and see if we go 3 for 3. Again, I want to stress I don't think it's a bad plate. I actually do want to get the rainbow one. If I don't now, not the end of the world, but I do want to get it because I do think absolutely people will be coming that will take advantage of it. Missed one again. 31 million gems. So 3 for 3. All of them were better than the best one we got with the Boss Man Ultimate. So hopefully this is informative, helps you guys decide what you want to do. Again, I do think this is the rainbow one in particular is one I'd love in my back pocket. And I haven't, like I said, this is only the first person I tested. I haven't even dove deep, but I'm pretty sure I don't think there's anyone that's going to do exactly what I want to do. But I got a lot. There's a lot going on right now. New Viscera release and all that stuff. So full disclosure, I could have missed anyone. He was just the best example I could think of off the top of my head that had the most potential for one of the plates. Doesn't mean I'm right. So again, it'll be awesome on NOD Rock. Like really good. He'll hit super hard, but you have to use a sub, and I hate subs, so that's not a video I'm particularly interested in making. I'm sure someone else will do it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share because that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching and good luck out there. It's not a bad plate at all. It's just, you know, it's currently not as good as I want it to be. But it's not because it's going to be a bad plate. It'll be good, I think.